Hey, the biggest mistake most people make in life is not setting goals high enough. Today's topic is all about setting goals for yourself. Hi, I'm Chris Thomas, and this is Land Flipping 101, where you can learn how to earn your financial freedom through land investing, even if you're a complete beginner with no experience, because I'm showing you how I am successfully doing it. And I love land flipping so much because I can do the whole thing online without ever visiting the property or fixing anything. 100% of my land business is done from the comfort of my home. Land investing has given me financial freedom, and it's so fun to share with you why I love it so much. And you can do it too. So what's your goal? Type it into the comments, and that's today's topic. But first, I saw a question. Frank asked, how much mail do I need to send out in order to get a deal? Hi, Ben McGuire, you made it to the live. Okay, how much mail do you need to send in order to get a deal? Well, Frank, with any project, there are many variables which will determine your results. If you were to target lower valued properties, such as a property that's $10,000 to $20,000 of market value, this would increase your response rate. But with the Land Flipping 101 formula, we target higher valued properties, typically from $40,000 to $150,000 retail value, where you can expect to probably receive a signed purchase agreement within about 1,200 to 1,500 mailers. Hope that helps. Hi, Edgar. Nice to see you. All right, today's topic is goal setting. You know, your thoughts and actions are the reason you are where you are right now. Let that soak in a minute. You are the reason. You are where you are today because of nobody else but you, for better or for worse. You put yourself in this situation, and guess what? You can put yourself into a different situation, really any situation you choose. And that's right, it's just a decision. How much you make every year is just a decision. You need to find the state of mind that will allow you to reach your goals. So today, I'm going to talk to you about how your New Year's resolution, um, about what your New Year's resolution should be. And I know you're excited about 2022, right? If you're like me during the holidays, you're reflecting on the last year and what worked or didn't work, and you're starting to dream a little about what you really want this next year, right? Tell me if I'm right. Put it in the comments. Hi, Cabby. I see you want to make an average of 20 to 30,000 a month with land flipping. You can totally do that. You can totally achieve that. It's very doable. It's just a decision. Now you've made the decision, and the rest should be easy. All right, so have you ever set goals where you're in a state of excitement? You say, it's going to be a phenomenal year, it's going to be the best year ever. And then in a few months or a few weeks, or sometimes in just a few days, something comes against you and you kind of fall apart with your goal. It sets you back. You miss the mark and then you just give up. Well, guess what? I have done that many, many times. Look, I know it's hard. And I know how hard it's been for me over my career to keep any kind of goal, because every time you and I make a goal or a commitment or some kind of a promise to ourselves, I mean, it's this world that we live in, it's going to test you and you're going to meet resistance. It's going to test you to see, is this just a temporary euphoria where just for a moment you're like, I want that thing, but maybe you're not really committed. It's going to find out whether or not you're really committed to the goal. So today I want to share with you how to make sure that doesn't happen to you this year so that you can create the success that you need, that you deserve for your life, for your family. And you don't have to have any special gifts to reach your goals. I don't have any, and I never have, but I know this. Inside of me are things that I need. Things that you need are inside of you, and we are all given these things. They're all available to all of us, and they can help you succeed. And that includes things like commitment, hard work, courage, creativity, persistence, and probably most importantly is belief. As long as you have those things, you are never going to be broke. Hi, Billy Sheffield. Hi, Devorah. Good to see you all. Thanks for joining me today. All right, so set your goals and targets this year for 2022 to make it the best year that you have ever had. I know you can do this, and I know I can do it. In fact, this past year, I set a specific revenue goal for income for me this year, and I worked my tail off all year. And do you know, at the end of the year when I checked, I actually hit the number. I mean, exactly. I couldn't believe it. I almost fell out of my chair. It's just a decision. It's just a decision. And if you can make yourself believe that, and I'm going to give you some tips to help you today, then this will make sure that your 2022 is the best year you have ever had, okay? So number one, when you set a goal, make it a commitment. I mean, write it down. And then I would say write it down every day before you go to bed and when you wake up. Remind yourself every single day what it is you're shooting for. And make sure you include the why behind it. Why do you want this thing? I mean, what result will it give you? Because the truth is, that is more important than the goal itself. That's the passion that's going to keep driving you. You know, is that result big enough to get you excited? Is it big enough to make you want to get up and work hard every day? So what is it that you're looking for? Maybe you want to lose weight. Okay, well, how much weight do you want to lose? Okay, this much weight. Okay, maybe you want to make money. I want financial freedom. I want to quit my W-2 job. Okay, great. How much money is needed? Write it down. And don't get hung up by that doesn't seem realistic. Write down what it is you want, what it is you need, and be very specific when you write your goals and targets down. You want to make $100,000 flipping land this year. Well, don't worry right now about how you're going to do it. First, identify what it is that you want. Okay, what do you want? It's a decision. You need to know what you want, or else any road will get you there. And then at the end of the year, you'll be lost. You'll be like, what did I accomplish this year? But if you write it down, you can look back and go, huh, that's what I accomplished. You know, so it's so much of it is just knowing what you want. Just make a decision. Even if you don't think you know, just make a decision. Come up with something. And don't get lost in the mechanics while you're writing it down, okay? I see a lot of people that go to write their goals down and then they cut them back by half, or they say, oh, that's not realistic. And what the truth is, they're actually capable of doing so much more. And then you wake up one day and you're like, oh, I just couldn't do it. It's too hard. It doesn't really change my life. I don't really care about it. You know what I mean? Like the euphoria just wears off because the goal may not be big enough. The biggest mistake most people make in life is not setting goals high enough, okay? So if your goal is 100,000, set it for 200,000. Okay, so set some just big, gigantic goals, okay? I call these BHAGs. Have you ever heard of that? Big, hairy, audacious goal. What is your BHAG? And be willing to be disappointed if you come up short on your goals, okay? So I'm going to shoot for the stars. And if my goal is to earn $100,000 this year, look, I'm going to aim for 200,000 because then maybe I'll only get 150,000, but my real goal was only 100,000. So look, I didn't get the stars, but maybe I reached the moon, you know? Totally worth it. And also that will equip you to get the actions required. So like if you say my goal is 100,000 and then you say, well, really, if my goal was 200,000, like what actions, what things would have to be in place for that to happen? And then you're starting to think well above your goal, which will make hitting your goal that much easier. It's totally, totally, totally worth it. So one, make sure you write them down and be very specific. And two, make them monster, massive goals, way bigger than you think you can achieve right now. These types of goals are going to drive your motivation and your passion because they're going to change your life. You won't stick with little goals, okay? You need massive goals that are going to change your life or maybe even change lives of others. I mean, the reason I've been able to accomplish so much in my life is that I continue to set goals and targets for myself that don't just change my life, they can actually affect the lives of my family, my friends, my employees, and a lot of other people, so I can start helping other people. And that gives me what I need. It's like the fuel I need to make sure I stick with my goals. It drives me every single day. It makes me feel passionate about what I'm doing, keeps me excited and going every day. Look, if you're responsible for providing for anyone else in this life, let's say you're married or you have children or you're taking care of your mom or your dad, it's your duty. It's your responsibility to be successful and to do anything you can to make those dreams a reality. Any goal you set is going to be difficult to achieve. Just understand that here at the very beginning. So go ahead and set them higher from the beginning, okay? Set them higher because you'd be surprised what you're capable of. Now that I'm looking back at my year, I'm like, I hit that number exactly. What if I had set a number double that? And of course, that's what I'm doing this year. Okay, so the next thing you need is an accountability partner, okay? You need someone that you can share your goals with that will hold you accountable. A strong person who's already been successful doing the thing you want. It's got to be someone you respect. It could be a mentor or just a friend, but someone that you don't want to disappoint or let down. Pick someone that you can have with you on your side that you can share with as often as you need to. It can be a different mentor for each goal you have, right? Every successful person that I know has another person who holds them accountable in different areas of their life. If you want to get in better shape, join a workout program where you meet like-minded people on a regular basis to reach your goals together, to encourage you, to expect you to show up and ask you hard questions like, hey, did you eat healthy yesterday? They'll hold you accountable and they'll say, come on, you're better than this. Come on, let's go do this. We can do this together. Look, I've been using mentors all of my life. When I started in my career, I had a mentor that met with me every single day to check on me. Every time I made commitments, every day that person met with me to make sure I was following through. And then when I got into my sales career, he encouraged me to go to seminars, to read books. And then I met with him every day and he'd ask me, what did I learn? And he would work with me on my sales game. Every day he held me accountable saying, how many sales calls did you make? How many follow-ups did you do? How much training have you done? Even now, I have accountability coaches and mentors holding my hand, holding me accountable, always at my back, asking me if I did what I said I was going to do. Asking me what adjustments did I have to make to keep pushing forward with my goals. Because like I said, there will always be resistance. There will always be a test, something that comes against you that makes it seem impossible to reach your goal. So you always need to make adjustments. All right, well, the last thing that will make sure your 2022 goals stick and that you have the best year you've ever had is you need calendar control. So what do I mean by that? First, let me say, hey, okay. Hey, y'all, I'm glad you're here. All right, calendar control. You need to know what actions you need to take consistently to find success, okay? Successful people do the same things each and every day. Every day you wake up, write down your goals, eat healthy every day, exercise every day, not to make you look better, but to make you feel better. Keep a schedule, keep making plans and find activities that will encourage you and keep you moving forward towards your goals. You got to have things to look forward to. You have your mentor or mentors, you know your dreams, you have your schedule, and so that you're accomplishing, every day, so that you're proud of yourself and you respect yourself. You're loving yourself, you're feeling good about yourself. The number one thing that builds confidence is doing what you said you were going to do. That's right, just follow through on the little daily actions that will add up to the big goals.